Have you ever heard a story so incredible it sounds like a movie? A baby boy born into slavery, destined to be killed, but saved by the very family that wanted him gone. This isn't a Hollywood script. It's the true story of Prophet Musa, or Moses, and it's one of the most powerful tales of faith, courage, and liberation in history. Imagine ancient Egypt, under the rule of a powerful and arrogant Pharaoh. He has a terrifying dream, and his advisors tell him a boy will be born among the Israelites who will one day overthrow him. In his fear, Pharaoh gives a chilling order: every newborn Israelite boy must be killed. In the midst of this terror, a mother, guided by divine inspiration, places her infant son, Musa, in a basket and sets him afloat on the Nile River. It's an act of pure faith, trusting God with her child's life. The river carries the basket directly to Pharaoh's own palace, where it's discovered by none other than Pharaoh's wife, Asia. She is captivated by the beautiful baby and persuades Pharaoh to adopt him. And so, Musa, the boy who was meant to be destroyed by Pharaoh, grows up as a prince in the very heart of his enemy's home. As a young man, Musa was strong and wise, but he never forgot his roots. One day, he witnesses an Egyptian guard brutally beating an Israelite. In a moment of anger, trying to defend the man, Musa accidentally kills the guard. Filled with fear and regret, he flees Egypt, escaping into the desert. Becoming a fugitive, he finds refuge in a land called Midian. Here, he helps two young women at a well and is welcomed by their father, a righteous man named Shuaib. Musa stays in Midian for many years, marries one of the daughters, and finds a new life as a shepherd. He learns patience, humility, and a deep connection to the vastness of the desert. One night, while tending his flock near a mountain called Tur, Musa sees something extraordinary: a bush on fire, but not burning up. As he approaches, a powerful voice calls out to him. It is God, the Almighty. God tells Musa that he has been chosen. He is to return to Egypt, confront Pharaoh, and demand the release of his people, the Israelites. Musa is hesitant. He feels inadequate. He has a speech impediment and is a wanted man in Egypt. But God reassures him, promising to be with him and granting him miracles to prove his prophethood. He gives Musa a staff that can turn into a serpent and the ability to make his hand shine with a brilliant white light. God also appoints Musa's eloquent brother, Harun, or Aaron, to be his helper and spokesperson. With renewed courage, Musa and Harun return to Egypt. They stand before the mighty Pharaoh and deliver God's message: "Let my people go." Pharaoh, full of pride, scoffs at them. He calls his best magicians to challenge Musa. The magicians throw their ropes and staffs, which appear as snakes through their magic. But when Musa throws his staff, it transforms into a real, massive serpent that devours all of their illusions. The magicians, recognizing a power far beyond their own, fall to the ground and declare their belief in Musa's God. Still, Pharaoh's heart remains hard. He refuses to free the Israelites. In response, God sends a series of plagues upon Egypt. The Nile turns to blood, swarms of frogs and lice cover the land, locusts devour the crops, and a deep darkness falls over everyone except the Israelites. With each plague, Pharaoh promises to release the people, only to go back on his word as soon as the suffering stops. The final, most devastating plague is the death of the firstborn sons of Egypt, including Pharaoh's own heir. Heartbroken and defeated, Pharaoh finally screams at Musa to take his people and leave. The Israelites, after generations of bondage, are finally free. They gather their belongings and begin their great exodus from Egypt, but Pharaoh's arrogance quickly returns. He gathers his massive army and chases after them, cornering them at the edge of the Red Sea. With the sea in front of them and Pharaoh's chariots closing in behind, the Israelites are terrified. They feel trapped, but Musa stands firm in his faith. He raises his staff, and by God's command, a path of dry land miraculously opens up through the middle of the sea. The Israelites rush across to safety. As the last one reaches the other side, Pharaoh and his army charge into the path behind them. But once they are in the middle, Musa raises his staff again. The walls of water crash down, drowning Pharaoh and his entire army. On that day, the Israelites witness the ultimate triumph of faith over tyranny. The story of Musa is a timeless reminder that with true faith, even the impossible can be achieved. It teaches us about courage in the face of injustice and the unwavering power of hope. Thanks for watching, and if you found this story as inspiring as I do, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible stories from history. See you next time.